not what you needed to do in order to get that great sigil, but it works. I take it. Yeah. The other two. Sense that you need to wrap this around in order to get a great sigil again. Yes, the jam. Fill in the deficiencies of the prison. Oh yes, you'll need it in order to get your prison on the other side. There's nothing else that's going to help you. No, you need it. Okay, let's see. Yes, arena. Now you have everything you need to redirect the beam over here. direct way of keeping the gates. Yes. This is the way to do things. Well, specifically the blue ones. Well, that's one. Sorry I haven't been much help. I'm still figuring this out myself. I mean, how... this Thursday I never knew I had. Well, let's just move on to the last one. Observe the patterns of the sparkling lines. That's where you make a copy. Yes, I see a prism. When you make a copy and redirect the beam, not be interrupted. Well, I can't really see any way of saying this, of course. Because if the sparkler mines do get in the way, then pretty much it. Yeah. Need to cut off the beam. Rather, cut off their access to it. Yes, there's a small gap there. That gap to your advantage. Well, it worked. And now you're done. Now head back to Hub C, then... okay, it's 6-9. Well, you'll need to get the other 10 stars if you want to find out what the third missile code is. Probably need it for the top of the tower. Considering you want the red sigils to unlock something in between. Yeah, still got some red sigils and stars to complete. tower just outside if they're not in the trials of NetMoverSitan. We're slowly getting to the bottom of this. Hopefully we'll get to the top of this. Probably a little more complicated than that, but that's basically true. Time capsule.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
Yeah, there's work to be done, and you don't have much time left. Yes, you need that box. In which case you'll need a jam. Speaking of which, you also need to get that jammer out of this enclosure. Well, out of that bit of this trial. Have a way to deactivate it, so you can get the box. No. I sense that you'll need a box to get into the sun. There's not enough surface area for that to fly over. See what I mean? You'll need to get a box and get that prison to your side. Only then can you make substantial progress. You already have a means of getting a box. a sense you can use it to grab the jammer to get the other box. Yeah, I know, it's getting complex. I'm saying that as if it's a bad thing. As usual, they're installing a false sense of security. Yeah, it'd be better if you turn that off until you're ready to send it back. Yeah. You made it fly, and it flew back. Make it more complicated than it needs to be. Have a box on one side so you can get the jammer on the other side. Making it fly if you want to. Or you just sit there and grab it that way. The jammer is the key to getting the red sigil in this room. As for that other door, that's the key to getting the star. This part of the trials of sea. Anything else? I don't yet know how it fits. Sorry, that's where my knowledge and my abilities fail me. Much of the solution is not in this trial. blessing others. As if you could solve it in this trial with what you have, you'd need more than one prison in order to do so. This isn't working. What's that?
Fly, you fools!
Seriously? Lord of the Rings? solution, yeah, it's going to be something that involves this fan. But for now, you'll need to make the most of the prisons that you can find. There's also a bolt and a jab. All needed in order to get to the decision. Yeah, this would probably be more efficient if you left it there. Good, this is now ready. Need to have an air prism in order to, yes, you'll need that box. Only 140 separates you from the decision. When you want to have a beam ready for the access to the star.